temple. So when we start understanding and believing that this is a temple, just like in an outer temple, you won't even take shoes there. You won't take any prohibited item there. You will not utter any wrong words there. The same way, this is a temple. Yogis, they said that at the very base of the chakra, Ganesh lives there. In the second chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, Brahma lives there, the creator. In the third chakra, Manipura chakra, Vishnu lives there. In the Anahata chakra, Shivji lives there. In the Vishuddha chakra, I live there. I means the Atma. In the Ajna chakra, Ishwar lives there. And this Sahasrara chakra, Guru lives there. Can there be any greater temple than this? The whole creation is there. And this is a walking temple all the time with us. That's why this chakra meditation is very powerful. In that sense, it's powerful only if you believe that there's a God in there.
Hershey, sorry, can you repeat that once again? I'm so sorry.
Sure. The Muladhara chakra is Ganeshji. In the Swadhisthana, the second chakra, Brahma, creator. Creation happens there. We all know that. In the Manipura chakra, because this Manipura chakra, the navel is a navel center, it's called. See, who sustains this whole universe? Vishnu. So Vishnu is over there. The form of Vishnu you can meditate upon. Anahata chakra, Shiva. Vishuddha chakra, Atma. Ajna chakra, Paramatma. And Sahasrara chakra is Guru. This is mentioned in the scriptures. I did not make it up. Okay. So
Hershey, sorry, before you go forward, जब आप गुरु कहते हैं तो आप ये गुरु जो हमारा इस in this world गुरु होगा या according to the Guru Gita जो गुरु वो परमात्मा को कहते हैं?
No, Paramatma is here. This is our personal Guru.
Personal Guru, ठीक है.
Personal Guru we need. Personal Guru's hand we need to feel. We got to have it. See, with Paramatma, he takes care of this whole nature, this whole universe. Universes and universe. He has laws. He goes according to those laws. The personal Guru, he protects us.
हर्ष, मेरी इंटरनेट ऑफ हो गई थी तो एक बार दोबारा रिपीट करो, कहाँ पर ब्रह्मा रहते हैं, कहाँ पर रहते हैं? इस चीज को आप रिपीट.
I can't hear you, Rita.
Oh gosh, you cannot hear me. Okay, I'm going to write.
No, I can hear you now. Now I can hear you. Say it again.
Okay, मेरी इंटरनेट ऑफ हो गई थी तो I could not hear कि कहाँ ब्रह्मा रहते हैं, कहाँ विष्णु रहते हैं.
Okay, let me just. Okay, one thing I would like to tell you, it's being recorded also, so you can play it again and listen, but quickly I'll go over it again. So you can play it wherever, if you miss something, just play and replay, but let me tell you one more time. In the Muladhara chakra, Ganeshji. In the Swadhisthana chakra, Brahmaji. In the Manipura chakra, Vishnuji. In the Anahata chakra, Bhagwan Shiva. In the Vishuddha chakra, Atma. In the Ajna chakra, Paramatma. And in the Sahasrara chakra, Guru. So Tripat said, which Guru? There are saying in our scriptures, they say Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru is everything for me. Then they say, Haro Rushte, Guru Tushte. Haro means Hari, God. If God can be angry with me, and Guru is not, Guru will protect me. Because Guru has taken the responsibility of taking me towards the ultimate. Sarve tushte gurau rushte naku api rakshi tumikshama. Okay, if everybody else can be happy with me, but my Guru is not happy with me, nobody can protect me. So this is the kind of a relationship, our relationship with the Guru. So that's why Guru's hand, or they say Chhatra Chaya of Guru, under the protective umbrella of a Guru. Okay, got it? So when the even when these Vedas they talk about it, like a Rig Veda, they are talking about a Guru of that caliber. Though I'm not talking about an ordinary teacher. I'm not talking about a business relationship. I'm talking about a Guru and a Shishya, that kind of a relationship where Shishya has surrendered completely and Guru has taken the responsibility of a Shishya. They say this relationship does not end with the end of this life. The same Guru you will meet in the next life also. Because journey is not finished. These gurus, they come again and again. Tripta was asking about the Vamdev. Maybe that Vamdev was that kind of a guru. His own prarabdha ended. I don't know which Vamdev she's talking about, but gurus come because of not their own prarabdha, because of their own karmas. They come because of our karmas. They have taken the responsibility. It's almost like a teacher has learned the alphabets, learned the 1, 2, 3, but still teaches to the kindergartners ABC and 1, 2, 3. Repeats again and again and again. The same thing gurus do. Repeat again and again for our benefit. Okay? So the whole yoga process is to unite the individual self with the universal self. Remember that. Okay, whether we do it through bhakti, whether we do it through karam, whether we do it through gyan, or whether we do it through hatha yoga. By the way, this is part of the hatha yoga, this chakra meditation. Okay. So let me tell you the different, first just the names of all these chakras so that you are familiarized with these. These are the centers of energy in the astral body. So physically, if a surgeon dissects your body, they won't find these chakras. Just like they cannot find mind. They cannot find your ego. It is in the astral body or it's in the subtle body. Suksham Sharir. All these chakras, they are like energy centers. It's like a concentration of the energy in those centers. And that concentrated energy nourishes both the physical body and the mind. Okay, so in other words, you can think that each chakra is depicted as a concentrated field of energy and which manifests in the form of a sound and light. So that's why I said it's not a physical, sound and light. And they both are considered very sacred. Very sacred. And all of them are depicted with a certain number of petals. And these petals are corresponding to the number of nadis emanating from them. And in the nadis, those are the nerve channels, that's where the energy flows. And each petal represents a sound vibration. And this sound vibration is produced when the Kundalini energy passes through the chakra. So if somebody says that, no, I'm going to just produce that sound with my mouth. No. Sure, initially, if you want to produce it with your mouth, that's fine. But actually, when the Kundalini rises, where is the Kundalini? Kundalini is a sleeping energy at the base of your spine in the Muladhara chakra. So with the help of the pranayam, with the help of the asanas, with the help of these bonds, we awaken that Kundalini. And it takes sadhana. And in addition to this, all the chakras except the Sahasrara chakra, Sahasrara is over here. That's like 1,000 petals. Have their own color, own element, and a Bij mantra. So let's start from the bottom. The very first chakra is called the Muladhara chakra. Mool means a root. It's called a root chakra also. You will see in some books. Or people with their medical background, they can think that it is like a sacral plexus. Okay, sacral plexus. It's like at the very base. Okay, base of your, where you're sitting at the base of your spine. And that's where the Kundalini lies dormant. And next is the Swadhisthana chakra. It's like a couple of inches below the navel. Okay, right over here, Swadhisthana. It is like a prostatic plexus. That's a medical term. Manipura chakra is the third one that corresponds to the solar plexus. This is the main storage center, they say. Even when we do the pranayam also, we got to make sure that we ignite that. The next is right over here in the middle of our chest, Anahata chakra, cardiac plexus. And Vishuddha chakra right over here, throat center, which is called, or in the throat region, and corresponding to laryngeal plexus. And Ajna chakra is right over here between the two eyebrows and corresponding to the medical term cavernous plexus. Cavernous. And Sahasrara chakra, the seventh one, that's not a chakra, actually it's called Sahasrara. Okay, chakras are only 6. So this is the highest, corresponds in the physical body to the pineal gland. Okay. So that's why the physical body gets benefit. And we detach from this body and move our energy upward. And different states of consciousness are experienced. And ultimately, when our attention, our awareness reaches here, then you are in samadhi. So let me give you a little bit more information about these chakras, or the point of focus for the meditation on these chakras. Muladhara chakra, there are 4 petals. 4 petals, but there is a yellow color square also. That's what yogis have seen. So yellow square, and outside of that 4 petals. That means the 4 nadis emerging from there, main nadis. An element associated with this chakra is earth. You remember 5 elements? Earth, water, fire, air, space. So earth. And what is the Bij mantra? Lam. Lam. L-A-M. Lam. Okay. So yellow colored light. You will see that these chakras actually are alongside the spine. But when you look at in the physical body, there's a little impression in there, like a dent in there. See, just like you can feel the dent over here. You can feel the dent right over here. But chakra is not in the front. Chakras are alongside the spine. There's even a little dip over here. There's a dip over here when the baby is born. There's a dip, navel dip we are all familiar with. Below that, the pelvic dip. So there's a dip. It's like an indentation in the body. It's like almost like a little sign in the body that behind this, there is something special. Okay. So, and I told you that when we meditate on these chakras, physical body functions better. If we have some kind of an ailment in that particular part of the body, if we meditate on the chakra, physical body becomes better. And then mentally also, there are certain emotions we hold. So we got to learn how to release those emotions also. For example, with the Muladhara chakra, they say addiction to security or very rigid boundaries. Or we want to just grab things or hold on to some progress we have made. We just don't, we are not easy with it. And all these behaviors create a constipation in our mind also, in our body also. So that's why the physical level also, we got to relax. We don't want to feel congested or constipated. So whenever the first chakra is closed, this is what happens. And that's where we suffer physically also, mentally also. We got to learn how to meet with survival challenges with optimism and trust. That's why having some guide in your life, you can relax better. You can say, yeah, I have a, see, when we were little, in the company of the parents or in the company of a mother, we can relax. The same way, if we think that, yeah, God is with me or my guru is with me, there's a more relaxation. Work we have to do, walking we have to do, but under the guidance, then there's a relaxation. So meeting the challenges with optimism and trust. Then what happens is the worry about having enough or any kind of a suspicion or any kind of a paranoia, it goes away. Because fear is the one which binds us. So whenever we are excessively afraid, that means our first chakra, we need to work on that. It's a very basic one. So fear binds us up. We suffer from constipation or even irritable bowel syndrome. So it's like in the physical, because whatever is happening in the mind, that will have an effect on the body. Okay? Or even a sciatica or a very low back pain. Sure, sometimes it could be a physical reason. Somebody fell down or some nerve got pinched, but there are a lot of times it's only mental also. So meditating, sure, take care of the physical ailments with the physical benefit, asanas and all that, or medicine, but at the same time, try to help your body by meditating on those particular chakras also. Okay. So because first chakra has to do with the basic issues of survival, but that doesn't mean it's a bad chakra. Just remember one thing, there's no chakra bad or better. Okay, we got to just, this is our body. Just like a feet are not worse than the head. Feet got their own job to do and the head got its own job to do. They're all important, just like we were talking about the Varnashram. Everybody got their job to do and every job is important. Okay? So we got to learn how to balance these. And that's why they say balancing the chakras. There shouldn't be any deficiency of the energy and there should not be any excess either. When the prana in our first chakra is moving freely, functioning properly, it is responsible for good health and vitality. It causes us to be well grounded and comfortable in our body. We like to be in this body, we enjoy life more. We have a sense of trust in the world, feel safe and secure within ourselves. So if you think that is predominantly your state of mind, that means the first chakra is doing its job properly. When we feel stable, we have the ability to relax, be still. We earn the livelihood with the right means. That's why yogis, they said to have your first chakra functioning properly, know the yams. You remember the first ladder on this yoga? Yams. If you are following those properly, our first chakra is fully balanced. And what are those yams? Ahimsa, Satya, Ste, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha. You know that. If you don't, try to memorize those. If we feel prosperous and we don't have a need to stockpile or accumulate, if we feel a sense of stability and security, we do not need to lie. Because why do we lie sometimes? We feel insecure. If we feel connected and grounded, we are less likely to feel deprived and are less likely to steal or harm others. And all of this is for ourselves, not for others. We are responsible for our body, or our livelihood, or our mind, or our chakras. So hoarding and accumulating is essentially another basic survival instinct. Just like stealing comes out of the primary first chakra, like being fearful of not having enough, not being provided for. So that means there's a energy is stuck there. So you can see that we got to understand the philosophy behind all this. It's not just meditating alone. Philosophy, how are we living our life? And then the movement of the energy will be better. So if you are constantly worried, agitated, for example, about not having enough for yourself or your family, or not feeling safe and secure in the world, not being accepted or acknowledged by life, you are creating an enormous barrier in the first chakra. And let me tell you, these days, most of the people are stuck there. Physically also, mentally also, energetically also. Because that's how we produce rigidity. See, rigidity in the ideas is also start from there. There's a stagnation, stickiness, and there's no stability. Okay. So what do we need to practice? Practice yoga.
Hershey, are you saying generally speaking or due to Corona that we are stuck?
Not just Corona. Corona has intensified, but because before Corona also it was the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. Corona has opened our eyes more. Hopefully we'll learn the lesson from Corona. It could be a blessing, this Corona. But otherwise also, people are just, it's like a rat race running to have more, to do more, to grab more. Too much competition. Okay. So we got to learn how to sit still, feel that I am with my Creator. Develop an overall awareness of both physical, emotional, and energy system, the energetically also. Feel more comfortable with it. Okay. So you know the color over there, you know the Bij mantra there, you know the petals like energies. So petals means you got to just visualize that energy is over there. That's all. Bij mantra, if you don't want to say, that's fine. It's okay. Just bring your mind over there. We'll practice also, maybe not today, maybe the next time. But today I want to give you some basic instructions. What are we supposed to do? There's so many different ways we can practice on the chakras. Maybe in few weeks I'll teach you how to do the Bhut Shuddhi. That's a technique. How to clean. Bhut means all the elements. How to clean all your elements with the help of these meditations, chakra meditation. There's a technical word, Bhut Shuddhi. Okay, but first you got to know what this whole system is all about. The second chakra, Swadhisthana. Swa means your own. Adhishthana means dwelling, residence, origin. Swadhisthana. There's a ocean blue, like a water blue circle with the 6 petals, and the Bij mantra is Vam. So for a general meditation, you don't need it. For the Bhut Shuddhi, you will definitely need these mantras. So that's why I want you to write them down. Vam, V-A-M. So this is the place of your origin. It is located just above the genitals and reproductive organs and below the navel. This is the source of your sexual and creative energy. It flows, it moves, and it creates, and it does the work. This is the energetic center that gets us moving. It is the center of creativity and fertility. And I'm sure you figured it out. The element is water. We evolved from water. We are born in water. We are composed of mostly water, as they say. And water nourishes this fertility center where we give birth to ideas and creations also. That's why they say that if you are feeling little dense, or even my own Guruji used to say, when you're just feeling angry or not clear, go to the kitchen and drink a glass of water. Calms you down. If this center is blocked for any number of reasons, our fertility or creativity will be diminished. And these blocks can come from lots of things. Any kind of a physical or emotional injury, or abuse, traumas, misperceptions, illness, inappropriate use of energy, or even impressions from the past lives. Okay? But that doesn't mean we cannot wash it. We can definitely clean it. See, that's why these meditations are so powerful. First, we know what we are working with, and then with the help of the meditation, we need to clean it. As a human being, the chance has been given to us so that we can clean our astral body. While we clean our physical body, learn to clean the astral body also. Swadhisthana chakra initiates the process of helping us to remember who we really are and to remember the place of our origin. So second chakra is the energetic center that holds the data for our dharma, actually. Dharma. If we have the jealous thoughts or competitive energies, we just have it's like a chakra is not functioning properly. That's why those jealousy, competition, they are anti-yoga. Because yoga says we are all one. This jealousy and the competitiveness takes us away from that. So to do this, to make that this chakra is functioning properly, what do we need to do? Cultivate contentment. You remember the second ladder on yoga's stairwell? Niyam. Contentment, purity of mind and body, self-study, spiritual maturity, all that is needed. Okay? Shauch, santosh, tap, swadhyay, ishwar kandhan. And then even pranayams, udyan bandh, or even standing postures, they help us really open up this Swadhisthana chakra, and movement of the energy is much better. Konasana. I'm sure you're all familiar with a very simple asana. Konasana, Padangusht asana. Those are the asanas from the chart of yoga. Okay, we have a chart of yoga which has 32 asanas. These are the very basic asanas. Anybody can do. They help us. Okay, standing asanas. Third chakra is called Manipura chakra. 10 petals, a red triangle pointing upward. And the Ram is the mantra, R-A-M. According to the yogic philosophy, fire is the symbol for the third chakra. And money means jewel. Puram means city or dwelling place. So it's like a red jewel sitting right over here in the shape of a red triangle pointing upward with the 10 petals, so many petals, so many nerves are, nadis are emerging from here. And Ram. This chakra is a pivotal energy center of the body. And as I said earlier, it is located at the solar plexus, just above the navel. Manipura chakra helps us to purify, refine, remold, revitalize, and restore ourselves. And quite literally, it turns our personality into a very shining personality. And at the physical level, if our digestive system is okay, we know that our personality, physical personality shines. Okay, so solar plexus. So, and the element over here is fire. So first one was earth, second one was water, third one is fire. That's why they say the gastric fire, right? Gastric fire. So the fire, see the first two elements, they flow downwardly. Water also goes downwardly. Earth has the gravity. And now from this chakra, starts to go up. Where does the fire go? It moves up. Have you seen the flame? Flame always goes up, fire goes up. So the fire of the third chakra is dynamic. It rises upward, moving away from gravity. So it is at this chakra that the change in consciousness occurs. We begin to move upward in our spiritual journey. So that means the lower chakras, the base chakras, they are comfortable. Only then the energy can move up here. Otherwise, if all our life we are just connected with that I don't have enough, I need to control somebody, or somebody is controlling me, or I have too much baggage I'm carrying on, then cannot just feel the energy moving up. Okay? And from a Hatha Yoga, how can we help ourselves in this chakra? Definitely the bandhs, the mool bandh, udyan bandh together. Not just one at a time, but together if you can just apply that. Okay, it's very, very important. So you have learned those bandhs. See, these things are not just to learn or take notes. Ultimately, you got to practice these things. Okay, so make sure that you learn how to practice the mool bandh and the udyan bandh. Both of them we have done it. Okay, so the third chakra is our power center. But it's very important to understand what power is over here. True power does not come from struggle or opposition. Even inner power doesn't come from that. True power must empower us without diminishing us or diminishing anybody else in any way. That is a true power. So in other words, we got to develop a way of seeing and knowing which is beyond ordinary perception. Let's say that somebody said something to us, put us down, and we are worried about it. All our attention is going towards it. Day and night, we just keep thinking about it, that why that person said that to me. What did we do in the process? Lost our power. Lost our power. Maybe the other person doesn't even remember what that person said or why that person said it. But we keep on remembering it. So we become obsessed about it. So this is what we need to work on. So we have lost our own true power, and we have given the power to our mind to somebody else. So these are the things we need to work on. So what power truly is this power of our self. So we got to redirect the prana towards our consciousness. And there's no simple way to describe in words. This is something you need to practice. First, you know it in theory, and then you need to practice. So it's the doing of practice that our awareness and sensitivity is heightened. That's why they say become more mindful. Stay in the present. So when we practice that more and more, our Manipura chakra becomes healthier. So this way we feel connected on a higher level. We confront the challenges of uncertainty. There's no friction. So from here we have started to see something higher than us, lighter than us. So the governing force of the third chakra is a higher authority. Higher authority. And if we need to continue to grow in our practice, we must take directions from the non-physical world. There's the guides all the time. Why do the scriptures talk about Naradji? See, from the non-physical world, the guides, they guide us all the time. They're eager to guide us. Guru is always eager to guide us. But we are stuck in the lower chakras, as they say. We haven't even risen our consciousness to the higher one yet. So we don't even accept the guidance. Otherwise, guidance is there 24/7. World can still say that, no, I don't have time. But you have to pay. But these non-physical beings are guiding us constantly. They're eager for us to raise our consciousness up. So again, at the physical level, do the bandhs, do some seated asanas. Okay? Kapal Bhati. Just make sure that there is a movement of that energy. Fourth is Anahata chakra. And Anahata is right over here, right? Again, remember it's on the alongside the spine, but right here. Anahata. It's called a heart center also. Mantra is Yam, Y-A-M. 12 petals. 2 gray triangles superimposed on each other. And Anahat really means ever new. That means which is constantly resounding without being struck. It's almost like a self-sustaining. And there's a cosmic oscillation going. And this subtle inner sound, this oscillation is called Nad. I'm sure you've heard that word, Nad. So the yoga gurus say that when this heart center is activated, it is possible to hear this Nad constantly. And Nad is Om. The sound of Om. It's a fundamental omnipresent vibration. Omnipresent means it's everywhere, not just only here in our heart center. It's everywhere. Omnipresent, all the time, everywhere. Okay? An element of this chakra is air. So we started with the earth and then water, then fire, and now we have reached it at the air. Every breath we take exchanges air with the universe. We all breathe the same air. Sometimes we think, no, we are in a better bloodline or blood relatives. But what is closer than that? The air, we all are breathing the same air. We are all same. So with this, when there's expansion and contraction. So Anahata Chakra is the data storage bank for mercy and compassion. When this heart center is open properly, there's a compassion, kindness, mercy. An open heart chakra awakens us to a true love for ourselves. A lot of people, they just don't like themselves because they identify themselves with the body or the achievements or what others have said. But if we meditate on that, but again, the energy has to reach there first. Okay, so true love for ourselves, so we begin to develop profound loving kindness toward all beings. We cannot love others fully unless we love ourselves. That's why I often tell you that self-care is very important. We don't need to be selfish. We should rather never be selfish, but self-care is needed. Okay? So according to the yogic scriptures, the heart center can be opened indirectly by cultivating compassion and kindness, calmness, dispassion, or directly through focused practice on pranayam. But I would say do both. Cultivate those qualities also and do the pranayam also. Your heart center will open. Because if both are helping, why we want to choose only one? I would rather do both. And once we get above the waist in the chakra chain, we are into a new dimension. We are literally vibrating at a higher frequency and we are emanating a higher frequency of light. People at this level, you recognize them. You will recognize they are kinder, sweeter, selfless people if their energy has risen to this level. So this chakra is associated with healing. See, healers have this. Forgiveness, cleansing. So that's why pranayam is key to it, to open this chakra. It's 11:27. We can stop it here because we can continue in our next class. How about that? Is that okay, Jyoti? Instead of going quickly and because this way you can digest what I taught you. Okay?
Yes, I agree.
So what we can do, yeah, stop it here. 11:28, as I said before, 27:28. Give you the deities there too. And in the fifth chakra, the Vishuddha chakra, the element is space here. So all 5 elements have been mentioned. Earth, water, fire, air, and space. These are the 5 elements. Then what is here and here then? We'll talk about it next week. But right now, I would like you to ask any question if you have it.